Ciao Belli, let's go! Today on the menu, UG Crabs, the Simic deck that brings the power of creatureless as a Talarian Terror and Edimurk Crab, played with the combination with up the beanstalk for card advantage, and this town ain't big enough that we know too well now, but that represent a lot of card advantage in a very interesting tempo deck. It's called Uji Crab since it's pretty much a Simic deck. There is a little bit of black in the last version of this deck, since there are being added the Vortex and the Throat, and some black card as Durez and another go for the Throat as a sideboard option. But I like this deck since before all the pixie and all the nonsense with this town and big enough, this is the first deck they use this spell, at least for what I know, in a consistent shell. And yeah, the idea is to combine it with up the beanstalk and filling up our graveyard super fast. We are going to deploy Terror and the Crab for a very big discount. So let's see if this deck is still can we still some game on the letter. We are still waiting for aetherdrift to drop, but this is now going to happen just in a couple of days. So yeah, this is the deck. Let's bring it on the ladder and see how the deck does. I played this deck a lot. I think I went mythic with this deck in December. I really like the play pattern, and let's see, it's been a while since I haven't touched it, and because the meta adapted to pretty much Storm Chaser talent and the bouncing and the graveyard 8. So is this a keep? Yeah. I think we can go Storm Chaser talent on one, and then on two decide to if to play the Floodmaw if we have a aggro matchup or Seed of Hope. So yeah. Before all the pixie nonsense, this spell wasn't played very much, but now everyone is ready, and the loop of Storm Chaser talent and this town ain't big enough is known very well. So this is red, it can be aggro. Yeah, that's fine. The Seed of Hope are good also in this also for this reason. So I think the Vortex is stays on top. Yeah. We're going to attack, and we keep interaction. Yeah, so I think here we're going to play just the tempo match. The tempo game. Do we want to attack? Yeah, I think we are. It's not that they are threatening us too much, and we can from next turn we can already start to deploy our big threats, and Edimurk Crab is going to be devastating on them. So here we just bounce it again. We just want to gain some time, and as I said, I think it's already quite over. So now we can even Talarian Terror and then Bushwhack. And we don't mind that. And we are going to allow him to have I think Monstrous Rage. Yeah, so if he play like that, we even prefer. So it's saying Monstrous Rage. Do we care? Yeah, we let him play. Yeah, I think so. Play your Monstrous Rage, we don't mind. Blazing Crescendo. The same. It's been a while, I haven't seen that. And here what it is. I think it's Runner's Vortex, right? Or we can take the hard removal. So let's take the Vortex. We attack. It's okay, we exchange. And we are in a... Yes, we didn't draw our engine, so we finish our spell, but I think we're going to be alright. Let's see if it's going to do a lot of damage to us. We need to draw something. I didn't think about the fact that we're going to finish our spell. So let's see. Yeah, he knows about the Vortex, so he doesn't want to use his... and this is just what we needed. We're going to start to generate with card advantage. Now I really think now the game is over. I was a bit light before, saying that the game was over, since we didn't have the engine, but now every time we drop something like the crab, it's going to allow us, so yeah, it's fine. Okay. All right. You can play another Might on the Meek. This will allow him to draw another card, do us for damages. And yeah, now we just play our otter, and then we get ready to bounce everything, I think. Yeah, I think we attack. And this is what we do. And the fact that we have two, it's really important, because now if he's going to do it on the other, yeah. He needs 3 to do something. Can you have 6 damages? So 3, 5, 6. Yeah, I can. So maybe we should double block. Yep. Still a game. So this happen all the time, and I think here is the vortex. And we attack. And we are not out of the woods yet. So it came a more interesting game that we thought. So let's see if he attacks with both. So one we keep, we take. And this is perfect, right? Because now first of all we attack. Then we play this. And the auto tapper did us again. So we have to decide if to keep. Let's see what he plays. Maybe it's going to be bot interaction, I think. It's not over yet. If he has let's say he has 5 mana, so if he has a free creature, yeah, so this is okay. Let's see. Okay. But I think we do this. We stop. And we're going to bounce and win, unless he can pump it at least at, yeah. Does he have 2 of them? Wow, it was super close. Super resilience. Yeah. Good game. I don't know if we played super well. I thought that we were such in an advantageous position that we didn't need to do much more than that, but was not the case. So you have the Silex against him, right? This is also, yeah, I vaguely remember. The Go for the Trot are good enough, yeah. The Bushwhack too. And yes, I think we can bring a couple of Kylex and analyze the pollen goes. I like the Seed of Hope since gives us also life. So maybe it's one Go for the Throat. Let's try like that. Is it going to be too slow? I don't think so, but let's try. So White Tiger proved to be quite an oppo. It is mono red, and we were close to die, even if we could answer turn by turn his threats. I think this is a keep. You have bouncing, yeah. So in this matchup, it's important to know where to play the spell, and staying open, it really changes the way he is going to do stuff. So yeah, let's see if he's going to target the hero. You really wanna, yeah, so in this case, we prefer to do Botanical Sanctum. And let him attack for 2. And let's see. So we let them pass. Let's see if does anything. Yeah. Otherwise, we are going to play our cash grab. Yep. we take the crab that we can already play next turn. So is it going to be crab or is it going to be Kylex? Can he do us 17 damage? Yeah, of course he can. Maybe we do it next turn, so we keep ourselves. I don't know. Maybe that was the spot where to do it. And here I think we bounce it, and we are really happy since the crab still come at 2, and now we are really happy that we didn't play the Silex. I think we played this game well, even if a little bit by luck. And this is a bit of desperation when you know that like your oppo has like instant interaction, like playing scared like that. This deck I don't think is the correct way, so I think he's going to get punished for that. Yeah, so this is perfect. Going to close the deal here, and now we're going to play the Kylex. Are we? Let's see what we draw. So maybe no. Huh? So maybe we wait another turn. It's not that he can attack super well against us, and yeah. And now we are the one with the card advantage, and we are always going to be able to rat his board if needed. So here we do this. The thief is going to be enough to concede. We let him attack with one of the hero. We wouldn't mind to bounce it on the back on a pump spell. And yeah, you cannot attack, my friend, I'm sorry. So this is perfect. And I think now, since we have the protection into the flat mode, we can afford to stay behind. We don't do anything, and next turn we are going to rat his board, and there are going to be 3 damages at least, but we can afford that. Yeah. No. Yeah. Game over. Yeah, it must be very frustrating, the bounce deck against the for a mono red player. Anyway, we finish here with a good showcase of the crab deck. It's I think now it's surpassed by the more interesting pixie-based black deck. But anyway, this was what started everything, and for everything I mean the combination of these two spells, which now are dominating the meta, and that are going to dominate. It looks like they're going to dominate the meta even after aetherdrift, since the very cheap removal in black are going to add to this kind of archetype. But anyway, this is a crab duck, crab simic splashing black, and thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.